Welcome to this retailer review of Upstairs Downstairs, which is in Sandown on the Isle of Wight. This is a shop that I regularly shop at on the island, all for my little models and also for scratch building. It is owned by Max and Carol on the island, and it stocks a wide range of cars, trains, around about God knows how many items, 9,000 items I think it was last time. And I thought I'd take you around this little shop to support the smaller retailers, as it were, and I'll give you a little guided tour around and see what you think, and why not visit the island and have a look around yourself. Around the shop, on the right hand side you can see various scenic items. In front of you there is a cabinet full of second-hand items. To the left, as you enter the door, are more kits and doll's house items, which will soon be replaced by more paints and various other things. So let's have a quick look around the upstairs area. Some scenic items on the left and also the right, and also some kits on the right as well. In the cabinet here we have various deluxe materials items, as well as some smoke units and various other products. You can see some Jarvis scenic items as well as bendy hedges. You can also see some woodland scenics items as well on the massive rack there, as well as the scatter material, as you can see on the left. Just below this there are some back scenes which are produced by, I believe, Gauge Master and some other European companies. Grass on a roll you can see there. Also some balsa wood for you scratch builders out there as well, so I have a great range of that sort of side of modelling. On the big Woodland Scenics rack you can see various DVDs, some Isle of Wight as well. And below that is polystyrene, which is for risers and various other inclines, etc. There's a hot wire cutter above that as well. You can see just at the top of the stairs are some more scenic products, bush, etc. Probably some Fowler products as well. And to the other side of the shop you can see a nice range of wheels kits. Some small, some for just detailing like point rodding, etc. You see the grass mats in the background as well. This stand here mainly has Langley models kits on it, as well as a few leftover Hornby items and possibly some more scenic items such as bush, you can see there, and a few Fowler items as well. Behind the counter, more glue pots, ballast spreaders, electronic items such as lights. They also do and have commissioned some N-gauge and 00 gauge Isle of Wight wagons, you can see there. Downstairs, just downstairs on the left, you can see a vast amount of rolling stock, mainly Hornby and Bachmann. Some more card kits, and this is pretty much a kit builder's paradise down here. You can see a lot of boxes and trays full of kits. These ones are Isle of Wight ones, which are from Smallbrook Studios, which are based on the Isle of Wight. More wagons, rolling stock, a bit more Smallbrook Studios, some Isle of Wight rolling stock there as well. Great Cambrian kits, which quite a few of them are stocked in the shop. Some tram kits as well. Some more Fowler kits. More ratio kits for various line side items. Parkside kits as well, for various luggage vans, horse vans and wagons with the pre-printed sides. More Cambrian wagons. A few of the Oxford Rail wagons, which were new in at the time this video was shot. We've also got the Metcalfe car kits, and the little detailing scenic items for your trains as well, like the Springside lamp. There's also various transfers as well from HMRS, etc. I've got Model Master, Gauge Master, signs for roads, Roger Smith tarpaulins, which I believe are on the website as well. Got Kitmaster Dapol, various kits down there which you could spend hours looking through. Just below that you've got some Airfix kits, either boats or planes if that's your thing as well. There's a bit of a closer look at the planes. Quite a few Spitfires and Hurricanes. Got HMS Illustrious down there. And onto the cars. This is all 00 scale cars, which are from Oxford or Corgi. There are absolute drawers of them here. See the drawers below, which also stock all the 176 scale cars, as you can see, rather full. As I say, you could spend hours looking around this shop trying to find what you want. Onto the paints, you can see Humbrol paints and also some Rail Match paints as well. Great place if you want to get your paints as well, big tins or little tins. We also stock the sprays as well, the spray cans of Rail Match as well, which you can see in this cabinet, which will be rather handy if you're doing a various region or coaches, etc. I find the cans quite good from Rail Match, and I have used them in the past on a Mark 1 coach, which was Blood and Custard livery. They have a great range of paints from Rail Match and Humbrol as well. In the cabinet here is mainly 009 items, but there are other gauges as well, like HUN3 or N scale, etc. Some trains in here from Mini Trains, others from Pico. There's also some Thompson Tank Engine stuff there for you as well. Just a final whiz around to show you this corner of the shop full of its kits and rolling stock as well. So there's scratch building items in the corner there as well. This is the Pico stand and various spares stand as well. You can see they supply Kato track as well. In fact, they had a great deal of second-hand Kato items in which have never been out the boxes. So if you're interested in Kato, have a word with Max at the shop, and I'm sure he can help you out. Got various figures as well, and this is the train side of it. Some of these are second hand, some of these not. You've got trams in there, American HO, some British outline stock as well. All items are priced, as you can see, with all the tags in front of them. And onto the Bachmann Hornby side of things, you can see a 2 bill in there as well. Flying Scotsman. Got a standard 4 from Hornby still in there as well. Duke Dog up the top. SWRM 7 in there as well. S15s, A4s, Kings, Castles, A3s, P2s. We've got a lot of stock in there. Some of it is second hand, as mentioned. They kind of like to get quite a few of the Isle of Wight Terriers, which you can see in this cabinet just to the right here, which is a little bit higher up. There's the terriers from the Isle of Wight. If you're looking for Isle of Wight terriers, you know where to go. More rail match paints on the door. Again, used a few of these paints on models, but not too many of them. I picked up some oily steel paint from this rack here. They also do the acrylic range of Humbrol, which you can see there. They also do the Woodland Scenics Track Tidy range as well. Got various box sets up at the top. Moving around to some N-Gage items, you can see various Pico kits, various Langley models as well, and also Ratio. This is moving around to the Pico side of things as well, and more N-Gage, which you can see there. There's the advertisement for the N-Gage Isle of Wight wagons as well. You can see quite well stocked. Plenty to feast your eyes on as you're wandering around the shop, which is also rather quite tempting, especially if you're on a wet day out on the Isle of Wight. You can always pop in and find something to buy or build. More rolling stock to the left of the locos and diesels, etc. We stock Graham Farish as well as Dapol. You'll see some Continental items in there as well as some second-hand items. Okay, turning around, we have more N-Gage items. Got some model scene items on the left, Pico electrics, Pico stations, etc. So all the accessories that you mainly need. Turning around at the N-Gage section again. On top of this, you've got various controllers from Hornby, Kato, also the Z21, which I can't remember who makes that one, but it's a Wi-Fi DCC system. Quite a good system, well, it's reasonably okay. More N-Gage rolling stock there. There's so much to see in the shop, you could spend hours in there. There's the more sets, and there's the controllers, etc. There's the Kato one at the top, and more N-Gage wagons. The Pico Intercity, not Pico, a Dapol Intercity 125 set. This is the Graham Farish and Ratio kits and bits and pieces. Here's the Gauge Master stand, which has most of the scenic items you'll need on there. Trees, scatter, road, anything you can probably imagine on there. Also Seafoam, more N-Gage kits, card kits, etc. It's probably worth mentioning at this point as well, if you spend so much money in store, in the shop, not online, you get some money back, so reward vouchers to come back, which is about £2.50 for every £30 spent, which is quite handy, especially if you buy quite a lot. This is the Oxford N-Gage range in vehicles, as well as Graham Farish figures, PD Marsh castings, painted castings, etc. for detailing your layout. Also a bit of Langley on there as well. Got various signals, etc. there, which are always good for detailing your layout. Back to the Gauge Master stand, and turning to the left, I think after this, you've got more 00 Scenecraft items, like Loco Crew, some more Hornby, some more Pico, some more Pico fish plates, etc. on the left. You can get a track setter device as well. More buildings from Scenics, Scenecraft, from Bachmann, They're all resin buildings. In the cabinet you can see the more expensive items like the Dapol signals, point motors, Langley lights. Also got some fluxes, solders, wire, got the old couplings as well in there. Also do some Gibson items as well. Tools as well, screwdrivers, rolling roads, tools, soldering irons, knives, Dremel kits, the lot. Everything a modeler could wish for, really. All in one place, which is great, really. You don't have to go anywhere else. Also there's some magazines down at the bottom here as well, I think, which will just come into view. There we are. More grass rolls. Also have a nice set of Hornby track. More engaged trees, etc. Also got a test track in the store as well to test your train when you buy it. This is the G-gauge items. So outdoor railways, you've got Thomas the Tank sets, etc. all the way around the store. Lots of plastic card and various scratch built or scratch building items, I should say. Here are the model scene items and also some more peak. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of the shop here in Sandown, and I hope you've seen something interesting or something you would like. If you have, you can visit our website on www.trainshop.co.uk, or alternatively you can visit our social media page on Facebook, facebook.com/upstairs downstairs, or just search on the search bar. On the page you can see new arrivals like this Hornby or Bachmann or Graham Farish items. Also you can see development of new products like the castle from Graham Farish. Also, if you're a modeler and you make your own kits or layouts, you can post them on the page and they will get shared as well. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and hopefully we'll look forward to seeing you soon in the shop if you're on holiday on the island, or we'll look forward to your order online